Live from Tampa Bay, it's the Better Health Cooking Show, sponsored by Healthcraft. And now here's your host, Jack Harris.
Howdy, and welcome to the Better Health Cooking Show. Thank you very much. Hey, in the next 30 minutes, we're going to have a terrific recipe for you, but more importantly, some really useful cooking tips. Now, I don't know how to cook a lick. I am the designated eater on this show, but we do have the third best cook in all America who can teach you one heck of a lot about cooking. He is the creator of Healthcraft Cookware. Let's welcome Charles Knight. Behind, coming out of the fake door. Here he comes.
I gotta get this thing fixed.
I don't know why they haven't.
There's no room to get through it. You know what I like about this show?
What's that?
This show is honest.
It certainly
It
is.
is. It's an honest show. Everybody else got a cooking show on television. They're all fakes.
That's true.
They are, because they would never show you things like this.
That's right.
See, look at, you can stick
our china
look at-
cabinets.
Our china
all the way
cabinet.
through.
Hey,
This isn't even real china.
That's right. This is a real show. It's a truthful show.
That's right. We strive for imperfection on this show.
And we definitely accomplish
We
that every
accomplish
time.
what we set out to do.
So what's cooking?
It's some kind of cabbage.
That's right. Unstuffed cabbage. You can call it unstuffed cabbage or skillet cabbage if you like.
Skillet cabbage?
Skillet cabbage.
I'd never heard it called that.
No?
Well, what do we start with?
How about cabbage?
That sounds good. That's using your head.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this recipe is really an easy recipe to make, and the way you make it is you start with something to flavor the dish. Now, sometimes a recipe will call for bacon. Like if you pick up the book here, it'll tell you bacon.
This book you're picking up, of course, being...
That's the Better Health Cookbook. That's where we get most of our recipes from.
Yeah.
Right? That's my new cookbook.
That's
by the
written
way.
by you.
Yeah, it's
No
written
wonder
by
we get
me.
them from there.
But in this case, I'm going to change the recipe a little bit. I'm going to use sausage. Now, this is primarily for flavor.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people think when you use bacon and sausage, what's the first thing you think?
Breakfast?
No.
Fat. Oh, fat. That's the second
And
thing I
this
think.
whole recipe is, look, it's only 6 grams of fat,
Wow.
128 calories.
My, you're kidding.
Isn't that
For a
amazing?
whole serving?
Yeah,
That's
for a whole
great.
serving. Okay. Now you got 2 Italian sausage links. You can use hot sausage if you like. I'm going to use mild.
I like mild.
Okay. 1 onion. I'm going to use a whole onion. 1 can of crushed tomatoes, or you can use 3 whole tomatoes cut up. You want to use a tablespoon or 2 of brown sugar. About 1/4 cup of vinegar. Now, this is where you get the flavor.
The vinegar.
You know, a lot of times, these recipes, when you go to the restaurants and everything, and you just love the flavor of a certain dish, it's because of vinegar.
I love vinegar.
Vinegar's a great
I mean, I
thing.
can almost drink it right out of a jar.
You can?
Not quite. Not quite.
Don't tempt me.
My mouth's watering now, even talking about it.
Is it really?
All right.
Well, I could fix this up for you.
No, that's okay.
If you like.
A
Okay.
later show.
All right. We're going to use some thyme, about a teaspoon of thyme.
I noticed that's ground time.
Ground thyme.
Which is something pilots use when they're not in the air. Air time, ground time, they call it that. Never mind. Go ahead. And those are...
Bay leaves.
Bay leaves.
You have a joke for this?
No, no.
Oh, okay. All right. We're going to use instant rice. All right.
That's minute rice, no
Minute
less.
rice, yes.
Which means you can hustle up the recipe.
That's right. It goes quicker. And we're going to use some water, about 1.25 cups of water, and we're going to use a whole head of cabbage.
Great.
Now, the equipment that you'll need is the Healthcraft Liquid Core Electric Skillet.
Which has oil right there in the middle of the core of it.
That's so
it
you don't
heats up
burn
faster.
things. Yeah. You're going to use the kitchen machine.
Yeah.
All right. You'll need a chef's knife or a French cook knife and a cutting board.
With a spittoon. Where's your spittoon?
No spittoon today.
Okay.
Okay. And that's all you need. And the whole recipe cooks in about 30 to 40 minutes.
Oh, this is great. Well, in
great?
just a moment, we'll shift. Why can't it do it quicker with minute rice?
Well, you put it in the last minute.
We should have used 30 or 40 minute rice.
Yeah, 30
Okay,
or
we'll be
40.
back and show you how it's done in just a moment. Welcome back to the Better Health Cooking Show, where today we're making unstuffed cabbage, or as it's sometimes called, skillet cabbage.
Skillet cabbage.
Let me get my apron. Hold
Yeah,
on.
you'll need an apron. This is on, for those of you who already have the cookbook at home, it's on page 155. It refers to it as skillet cabbage.
Right.
But we call it unstuffed cabbage. 'cause
Unstuffed.
It has
I like it that
good
way.
name for
It's more
television.
definitive.
Right, like that?
Yep.
Okay, now, first thing you want to do is you want to start with the sausage or bacon. Now, if you're going to use bacon, you want to chop the bacon up real fine. You having a problem
No,
there?
I got it on. It's on.
Okay, good. Okay. All right. If you're going to start with bacon,
Where did you get that shirt?
You like that?
Holy smoke! Can
Well,
you get a
you like
close
that?
turn
Look at
around?
that.
Look at
Isn't
this
that
thing.
something?
Is that
You,
something?
you know how I like old cars.
Oh, I know.
You know.
So you got an old shirt.
I got an old shirt to go with my old cars. Okay. So you either chop the bacon up real fine and you cook it, or in this case, we're going to use sausage. So
Okay.
what I need you to do is put the sausage in the pan.
Put the sausage in the pan.
Put the sausage in the pan.
Let me get myself prepared here.
Okay.
You want?
No.
You gotta
We're going to squeeze the sausage. All right. You know, anybody ever tell you you're disgusting?
Well, I don't know any other way to squeeze it besides this.
All right. No, that's what you want to do. You want to get it out of the case. All right. And this is the flavor. Now, we use a particular brand of sausage, which is Johnsonville.
Yeah.
All right. We're not supposed to say that, but we'll say it because that's the truth. And this isn't on a show, right? Okay.
Right.
Now, you want to cook this. You want to cook the sausage up real good. And in the meantime,
all right.
what are you doing?
Get
You're
that
wiping
stuff
it
off
on
my
your
hand.
clothes again.
No, it's on your apron.
Okay. Now, the next thing we want to do is an onion. All right. I'll cut the onion in half, and you run it through the machine. You know, one of the nice things about using the right equipment in the kitchen is that you can get the job done a lot quicker. All right?
Yep.
Now, what we're going to do is this. I'm going to slide this underneath here.
Okay.
Be careful. It's hot.
Okay.
All right? You got to change blades here. All right?
Hey, by the way, I got a suggestion on the way not to cry when you do the onions.
What's that?
They said put something in your mouth like a
What?
piece of celery. Ooh, there. I don't know what happened.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you going to put this in the machine?
No, you have to have, this is awfully large. They said just put something in your mouth. Apparently it has something to do with keeping your mouth open or
And
something.
you won't cry.
Don't
Okay.
cry.
All right, what you need to do is cut the onions right into the machine. Right into the electric skillet. Okay? In the meantime, I'm going to keep on stirring here. Now, what you do, that's all right, that's the skin. It's supposed to do that. Chops and peels. Okay? All right? Excuse me?
Uh-huh.
All right. Now, what you want to do is saute the onions in the sausage drippings. Okay? You're doing good. Just keep going. Well, nothing's come out yet. There you go. What's your problem?
Won't work.
What?
Man, that steam's running that stuff right up in my eyes.
It doesn't work.
Woo!
Okay.
Boy, I'll say.
I don't feel a thing. Not bothering
What
me.
is wrong with these onions?
I don't
Where do you
think-
get these things?
I think it's you. It's not me. It never bothers me. Why does it always bother you?
I don't know. It's coming out of there. It's right there in the steam.
Well, I'm right here in the steam.
No,
it
you're
doesn't
not.
bother me.
Ugh.
Okay, now, see, we've got the sausage cooked. See, the sausage is cooked, and the onions are just about tender. That's how you know that they're ready to put the next ingredients in. Next thing,
Okay.
next thing you need is a can of
Tomatoes.
fresh tomatoes.
Fresh
Okay?
tomatoes.
See, we have a can opener now. We don't have to use
I
knives
know.
anymore. This is for such a low-budget show. We're starting to move into the big time now. We even have a can opener. All right, now put the can of tomatoes in here. Well, you can use 3 whole tomatoes if you like. We're going to use the crushed tomatoes. Okay, and we want to mix that up.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Notice I do know how to manage a can.
Okay.
I was a bachelor for a long time.
All right.
I was a latrine orderly in the Army.
2 tablespoons of brown sugar.
2 tablespoons.
Now that's a half a tablespoon. I like it heaping because I like this sweetened.
This is half a.
That's
what?
half.
This is half a
That's
tablespoon. So we need 4 of these.
Yeah, so you need 4 of those. This is absolutely delicious. Doesn't it sound good already?
Oh, it does.
You know what's good
Smells
about
good.
the brown sugar? It takes the acidity out of the tomatoes.
Really?
Yeah,
I
takes
didn't
it
know
out
that.
of the tomatoes. All right, put 1 more in. Let's go 2.5. All right,
Okay.
and that'll make it a little bit brown. All right. Now to that you want to put 1/4 cup of vinegar.
1/4 cup of vinegar.
1/4 cup of vinegar.
Would you pass me the vinegar, please?
I would so like to do that.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. See, I have to pour with the wrong hand. Where's a 1/4 on here?
I don't know.
Whoa, I think I just... Where's a 1/4? There's a 1/3, so it's shorter than that. That must be about
Must
a 1/4.
be about a 1/4. Yes,
That's
they
about
don't
a
mark
1/4.
it 1/4. Can't do any
You
more.
ready?
Yeah, we can't do any more recipes with 1/4 cup. We've got a
Nothing
problem.
more. They either a
Okay.
1/3 or nothing.
Now, can you smell this? Isn't that great the way it
does.
smells?
Vinegar
All right.
is terrific.
You like that?
Oh, the bouquet
You're not
is-
going to drink that, are you?
No.
Okay. All right. Next thing you want to do is put 1/2 teaspoon of thyme.
A half a teaspoon
Half a
of
teaspoon
thyme.
of thyme.
Okay. That would be, where's the teaspoon? You use the one with the Dixie sugar thing there?
That might be a good idea.
That's
That's
it.
a 1/2 teaspoon.
This is
isn't it?
half a
Okay,
teaspoon,
1/2 teaspoon.
but watch this. I want to show you something.
What?
First of all, hold on a second. I do this, and then I
Nothing
do...
went in there.
Well, it's coming in there.
What are you doing?
I'm pouring out of there. It's going in there. Do you know what this is?
No.
Time after time. We got a bunch in there.
You're a sick man.
We got
You
a
know
lot
that?
in there. You're going to put more in there?
Yeah, we need some more time.
What does thyme do anyway? Can I taste this thyme?
Go ahead, be my guest.
What's it taste like?
Go ahead.
Why did you put so much of that in there?
Because you're not supposed to eat it by itself.
Why would something that's supposed to enhance the taste so bad?
I don't know, but time's on my side.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, okay. Now that you got the thyme in here, what you want to do is do a crushed bay leaf.
A crushed bay leaf.
Yeah. Do we have to take a break?
Do we need to take a break?
Yeah, we
We're
need
going
to
to
take
take
a
a break.
break,
We'll
Joe.
come back in a moment and crush our bay leaf. Don't go away. The Better Health Cooking Show, where we were just about to go through the manly art of crushing a bay leaf.
Yeah, but we ran out of time.
No. We got plenty of time.
Okay.
In fact, right now, I'm over time.
Okay, now what you want to do is you want to, what?
Time on my hands. Okay. Now, do you want? I know.
No time.
Oh! Oh, my!
Okay, ready?
Yeah, you said crush a bay leaf.
Crush a bay leaf.
Now, I want to tell you what's difficult about this cooking thing. Which bay leaf do you crush? Because one of them is going to put twice as much in there.
Well, it calls for a half a bay leaf, so crush the little one.
Ah, but do I do half of the little one or the whole little
No,
one?
do the whole little one.
Do the whole little
But
one.
you really only want a half a bay leaf.
Unless you have a small bay leaf and then you do a whole one. Do you put the
Now
stem?
they're really confused.
Do you put the stem in there?
You can put the whole thing in there if you like.
I'm going to take the stem out.
That'll be fine. All right.
Okay.
What you need to do is you need to get this bay leaf in here, though, because we're going to be
How
out
much
of
do you
time.
crush it? How much do you crush
Just
it?
crush it and put it in there.
I got it way down to a
That's
nub.
good. That's good.
Okay.
All right. So you crush that. And now the next thing is pretty interesting. You want to put
See what that smells like.
you want to put 3/4 of a cup of instant rice.
3/4 of a cup of instant rice.
It's uncooked.
Right. This.
Yes.
Okay.
3/4 of a cup of instant rice. That's the next thing. Now, you know, the reason we do it this way is because what'll happen is the liquid will absorb into the rice, so you get the flavor in the rice instead of putting cooked rice in here where it's already, you know, basically cooked and sealed and so on. So, what's so funny? What is so
What are you
funny?
laughing at, Joe?
This is our producer over here.
He's over laughing at something. What were you laughing at?
Nothing.
I was opening the rice
Funny,
thing. You were
you can't
laughing
open
at
the
something.
rice.
Was I doing it wrong?
No.
See, I punched the little perforated thing here.
You know, this is a cheap
It's
show,
open.
and we've got to deal with nothing.
He thought I was going to have trouble getting it open. It's open. Look at that.
3/4 of a cup of rice. See, we do all of this stuff where you give us no money, and we're supposed to do this show. You know,
Not
Okay,
even a
3/4
right-handed.
That's right. He gives a wrong-handed thing. 3/4
This
of a
darn
cup of rice.
left-handed thing here.
Okay. 3/4 of a cup of rice.
Wait a minute. That's about
That's
right.
it. That's it. Okay.
That's it.
3/4 of a cup of rice.
Why do they do that?
What?
More people are right-handed and more people use cups. How many people would call for
Yeah,
200 milliliters of rice?
The United States is the only.
Well,
The United States is the only place that's not on the metric system.
why don't they make U.S. right-handed measuring cups?
Don't
I don't
ask
understand
me.
it.
I don't know. The government's closed. I can't
Okay,
tell you.
Here we go with 200 milliliters of
Just
rice.
dated the program.
Here we go. Ready?
Go ahead. All right. Now, what we need next is we need 1 1/4 cups of water.
1 1/4 cups of water.
Yeah, because you know you need some water in here for this rice now.
Where's the water?
Well, the water's
Back
usually
here.
at the sink where it's supposed to be.
How much did you say you needed?
I'm sorry, 1 1/4 cups of water. This show's getting out of hand, I'm telling you.
Oh.
Okay. Now, you can see this just looks absolutely gorgeous. You really don't have to stir as much as I have, but I don't have anything else to do up here waiting for him, so I got to do something. All right. 1 1/4 cup of water. All right. Now, we are ready for the finishing touches.
Which would
Okay?
be?
The cabbage. We haven't put cabbage
Voila.
in it yet. Okay. Now, I'm going to show everybody how to, well, I'm going to have you do it. I'm going to show you how to cut the cabbage.
Okay.
Right? First thing you want to do is cut the cabbage in half.
Straight down the
Yeah,
middle.
straight down the middle. Okay? Well, that's close to straight down the middle, wouldn't you say? I mean, that's pretty close to straight down the middle.
Well, it was
Okay?
where it was
Cut it
right
again.
through the middle where the core was.
Cut it
See
again. Okay. Now,
Can I cut this one again?
yeah, cut that one again. Well, you are dangerous with those knives. You are
Okay.
frightening, you know that? All right,
right.
now, what you want to do is this. Let me have the knife again.
Let me guess. I know what. Take that core out.
Yes, you
gotta
don't
core
want
it.
you don't want the core in there. So you cut the core out like you see here. Now you're ready to put this through the machine.
Right, this
Now you
thing.
need to change blades. You want to use, this
Okay.
is blade number, whatever it says on the bottom over there. Okay?
Oh, that thing's
Oh, you
hot.
burned your finger. Supposed to be. You're never supposed to put the blade back underneath there. Okay, you all set?
You never put the blade under it?
Are you okay?
I'm ready,
All right,
yes.
Now, what you do is you lay the cabbage in the blade like you see here. You see?
Like
if you
this.
put it this way, it'll peel. So you lay it in like this. All right,
Lay it
now
in
turn
like
the
this?
handle.
Oh.
Isn't that easy?
Yeah, that is.
Isn't that amazing? Even Jack can do it. How about a big hand for Jack? Hey, okay. Now, you know, when you cook, if you use as few bowls and knives and forks as possible, the more pleasurable it is to cook because the less things you have to clean up.
That's why I like to eat out.
Well, that's good for our show, isn't it? Okay.
That's why I like to go to your house to eat, actually.
Well, it's a good way to cover it, Jack. Okay.
Okay.
Now, do it again. All right, run them through.
Boy,
Use
this is
a
a lot of this stuff.
whole head of cabbage, yeah.
Wait a minute,
What
I got-
happened now?
Something's
You were doing
stuck.
great. You
Oh,
just
it's got something
you
stuck.
screw it up.
Okay, there we go.
All right, there you go. Okay. All right, we'll do one more. All right.
Okay.
How much time do we have? You okay? Okay. All right. All right.
What's
You're
wrong?
doing exactly what I told you not to do. You're peeling the cabbage. See,
I'm peeling it?
See, look at the cabbage is cut once in the shell already.
Right.
You see? If you cut it this way, it's going to go like this.
I see.
See, so you have to put it that way. Now you screwed that one up. Let's see you get out of this.
Okay.
Watch your thumb. Okay. There you go. All
Okay.
right. Now you just put the cabbage on top. All right. You think
Okay.
you can do one more?
Sure.
You sure?
Yep.
I'm afraid. All right. Okay, one more.
Boy, we're going to have a mess of cabbage in this.
Well, that's what it is. That's that's what the dish is. The dish is called
got this
unstuffed
wrong
cabbage.
again.
Okay.
I frankly can't see the difference here.
Well, let me put it to you this way. I'll tell you. You turn it that way, and let's see if you can figure out the difference.
well,
You
it's just
figured out
coming
yet?
It's coming out differently.
Yeah, it's not coming out at all because it's not cutting.
There.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what the difference is, see? That is what the difference is. You have all that left over. Now,
All right.
what you want to do is this, all right? I've reduced this down to 225 degrees.
Yeah.
Put the cover on,
Okay.
all right? You got it at 250 or 225 degrees, and you let that cook for about 30 minutes.
Ooh, excellent.
And that's it. It's very simple.
Which means we'll take a break right now. Be back with more in a moment on the Better Health Cooking Show. We'll have it finished. If you'd like to get a copy of the recipe for unstuffed cabbage, please write to Joe. Come on up here a little closer. Write to... Come on. Write to Jack, read this. Unstuffed Cabbage, Box 262502, Tampa, Florida 33615. That's Unstuffed Cabbage, Box 262502, Tampa, Florida 33615.
Can you see that?
Sure.
I can't see that.
You're kidding us. Well, he's got it up
Oh,
close.
I
and
can
you don't
see it
need to
now,
see it.
yeah.
You got it. Or if you would like to come be in our studio audience on a future show and you're coming to the Tampa Bay area to visit, by all means, write to the same address and we'll fix you up for...
Tickets.
Oh, we don't give tickets.
Yeah,
We'll
that's where
fix
you
them
get
up.
tickets.
Just
We
let you
don't
come
have
in and sit
We
down.
don't have any tickets.
No,
That's
no
right.
tickets at all. You get to eat the
You have
leftovers.
to show up at the door and just knock on the door.
Well, what do we got here? They
Yeah,
finished
by the
product.
way, when you do come, bring some food because we don't have a big budget, and we'll make whatever you bring. We'll make we'll make a dish out of.
Yeah, they're going to have to eat this today.
Oh, I forgot to tell
Stuffed
them
cabbage.
what you want to do. I think I said this before, but you lower it to 225, close the vent,
Close the vent.
and then you let it cook for about 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes, and then what it looks like. Let me move this one out of the way because that one's
Aha,
not cooked.
and I got a feeling this one is going to be
This
finished.
one is the cooked one. You
Oh,
ready?
Yes.
On the count of three, ta-da. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Ta-da!
Oh,
There you
look
go.
at that.
Isn't that something?
That's beautiful.
Now, the way you serve this more or less like a vegetable. So it's served as a side dish with pork or chicken.
Really?
Yeah. See?
Well, you could go on and serve it just as a dish itself if you want.
Well, I mean, you could, but
That's
I mean,
168 calories is all you have.
yeah, there's not
involved
that
in
much
this.
calories in here. You can see the rice and everything. And
That's
I was,
amazing. You cook that minute rice for 30 minutes and it's not burned.
well, you can't burn anything in
You
this
would-
skillet.
you would think.
But there it is. It's just absolutely delicious. This is the most delicious cabbage recipe you've ever had in your life. Isn't that something?
Yeah, can we bring some people up?
Sure.
We got time?
Oh, good.
How much time we have?
Outside this time.
Hey, you folks in those 2 rows over there, just toward the back, come on up here. If you'd like to try some, yeah, come on up. Oh, come on down here.
This is going to be a little bit hot.
Watch it, it's hot.
Isn't that
You're going to need
delicious?
there's some of these forks, incredible plastic forks.
Yes, that's
Our
that's our
finest
fine
silverware.
silver. There you go.
There you go. Now don't burn yourself. Now watch it, it's real hot.
All right. Nice thing about it, you get 12 servings out of this one pan.
Fantastic.
Isn't it?
I'll take a little bowl of that.
Isn't that good?
Okay, we'll finish up the recipe and everything.